In the $2 billion Punjab National Bank fraud case in India, the Serious Fraud Investigation Office, or SFIO, has now summoned the ICICI Bank and Axis Bank chiefs, that's Chanda Kochar and Shikhar Sharma respectively, seeking an explanation on loans given to Gitanjali Gems in connection with the Punjab National Bank fraud case. The SFIO is an investigative agency which probes white-collar crimes. The summons have gone out to Chanda Kochar, Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of ICICI Bank, and Shikhar Sharma, the Chief of Axis Bank, on around $1 billion working capital loan given by a consortium of bankers to Gitanjali Gems. Now, ICICI Bank was the lead lender in the working capital loan extended to Gitanjali by a consortium of 31 banks. Meanwhile, the Axis Bank Deputy Managing Director V. Srinivasan appeared before SFIO today as the chiefs of private banks were allowed to send their representatives before the agency for this case. However, reports say that senior officials were being questioned for clarifications and not as accused in the fraud. The ICICI Bank has said that it has an exposure in the case of the Gitanjali Gems, but has denied any exposure in the PNB Nirav Modi fraud case. The PNB fraud came to light on February 14th when the bank informed the Bombay Stock Exchange about the alleged collusion between Nirav Modi and the former bank employee. The bank initially said that it had an exposure of around $1.8 billion, which was later raised to $2 billion. In addition to this, Bombay Stock Exchange has also sought explanations from banks on the SFIO summons. The SFIO is currently investigating the $2 billion fraud at PNB for violation of the Companies Act and whether bank funds were siphoned off by Nirav Modi and his uncle Mehul Choksi's led firms. Also, a multi-agency probe is underway in the PNB fraud case, and the Central Bureau of Investigation has informed a special CBI court that the fraud by the duo has been an ongoing affair since 2010. So far, several officials allegedly involved in the case have been arrested, including Kapil Khandelwal, the CFO of the Nakshatra Group and Gitanjali Group.